That's what happened when Jesus came. What 9 disciples have been trying to deal with. Oh. But when Jesus came and spoke, did you remember that Jesus was angry? I'm even wondering, why would he be angry with them? They were not born again. They were not baptized with the Holy Spirit. That shows you how angry Jesus is with us. Not because we could not do A, B, C, D, but because we are not interested in pressing into it. We are satisfied that there is no result. Emeka, it is fine that you saw somebody that is sick and lay hand and the person doesn't get healed. But it's wrong that you accepted it as norm, as expected. You should wonder, how dare I pray for a sick person and it doesn't get healed? Okay. If you find out that me, I'm your pastor, right? If you find out that I have a side chick, will you think it's normal? If you find out I'm masturbating, will you think it's, well, men, conge happens to all of us, eh? If you find out I'm stealing church money, you say, everybody have family problem, you cannot do that, eh? So how come if you find me praying for people and they're not getting healed, you think it's normal? Is it not the same God that asked me to live holy, that also asked me to cast out devils and heal the sick and raise the dead? It's the same God from the same command. It's more difficult to live holy, my dear, than to cast out devils. Yet we have paid attention, we are living it. I can tell you, I know, at least I know some of you. Some usher came to Samaria and demonstrated power. Everywhere, healing, miracles, and there was great joy. All the believers that were genuine, none was interested in that power. Only a sorcerer. Only a sorcerer. And guess what? The sorcerer went and got money. He was ready to pay to have it. We are not ready to pay. The genuine people are not ready. That's why some of these guys in Onitsha and some other place, they will still be making, and you wonder why people still go there. And you can criticize them as much as you want, but the fact you don't have an answer to the problem that is taking people there, keep quiet, go and find it. The moment you find it, nobody need to tell them to leave that place. When Philip showed up in Samaria, did anybody tell them to leave Simon? Don't you know that before Philip came, don't you know that Samaria had Simon as the true word, power of God? Hey, that means the reference, everybody went to him. If you want to do your child dedication, you go and consult him and give him money. If you want to do marry, you go and meet him. If you want to do burial, whatever you want to do, he was the reference to power of God. Man, yet he was the first guy. He was just swindling the people. You don't need to criticize him. Philip, you don't need to criticize him. Come with the genuine one. That's why you are the light of the world. The moment Philip showed up, you did not need to tell people. Don't listen. The guy was the one now doing ushering work. Was the one running around. Nobody remember that great power of God that used to, when he comes, everybody will be shaking. Yeah. He entered the meeting. Nobody noticed him. Guess what? Because when the genuine comes, fake. Nobody have time for fake. If people are still consulting fake in our territory, we are this problem. Let's leave them alone. A woman that the child is having mental problem. They say no, we have a camera and miracle. And we are in church singing and clapping and shouting for 7 years. That's the only son. Is about to end like that. He said you should not go. The only son. They have cast something on him now. He's drinking now. He's misbehaving. There's one woman used to bring her. Do you remember they used to go and put for one prayer house and come in? Do you remember one child? A woman that is already like 60-something years is still carrying his son that's maybe 20-something years everywhere around, looking for. At the time that child supposed to be helping that woman. That's her. Madam, no? Meanwhile, there is one native daughter they told her behind the river. The boy short of herbs for 7 days. The woman will be forced to cross that river to go and meet that native daughter, even though she's speaking in tongues. I am not saying that you should go there because there is problem. I'm saying that one of the ways for us to solve that problem is to provide what? The solution. That's what I'm saying. Get it? So because some people will not take what I'm saying. Okay, that place. That's not what I said. If that's what you heard, your problem is double. That means you are not even on the frequency of what we are discussing. Because that's what people will be thinking. Okay, wow. So maybe at church, if this thing doesn't happen, man cross all the river, collect it. But that's not what I said. I said that the solution is supposed to be in church. Why people are being forced to go and look for it elsewhere is because politics destroy the power of God. Sin destroy the power of God. Laziness